Welcome, cute cuddly Cancers. It is Sachi, and we are going to be doing some shamanic shifting where we take a look at your current energy, look at what your goal is, and then look at how to take your current energy and transmute it into your manifestation goal. Just a friendly reminder that the top 2 videos with the most likes do get a bonus reading, as well as whoever comes in first gets the extended for free. I would also like to let you know that my Tarot 101 course is now available in my shop for purchase. It is a 2-part course that covers everything that you need to know about how to read tarot. We go over things like how to choose a deck, how to connect to a deck, how to cleanse a deck, how to make spreads, how to distinguish tarot versus oracles, and then we go through each of the individual cards of the major and minor arcana in the tarot deck and what they represent. But we also discuss how to view tarot as a whole so that you can comprehend the entire deck as a whole and understand things in terms of numerology and symbology and so on. So if that interests you, please do check it out. It also comes with an in-class worksheet packet for you to fill out during the course, so that way everything is organized in a meaningful way. And if you are trying to find some sort of information after the course, you know exactly where to go to, because it is the layout is very intuitive. It also comes with some tarot journal prompts for before and after the course, and then a certificate of completion for you to fill out after you have completed the course. So if that interests you and you are wanting to start your own tarot journey, please check that out. The link is in the description box below. So anyway, let's get started, Cancer. This is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We had the Page of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. So it's interesting because I saw Page of Wands and 3 of Wands both come out in reverse while I was shuffling as well. So I feel like these are definitely very prominent energies in your sphere right now. So with the Page of Swords here, like, pages are underdeveloped masculine and feminine energies, okay? And so it seems like, and pages typically represent a person. So it kind of feels like you were the Page of Swords that is like swinging this sword around, not really caring. You know, it doesn't necessarily feel like a careless energy of like, I don't care who I hurt, but it was basically like, I need to speak the truth so much that I don't really care what happens. It's just sort of, you know, talking with no filter in some sort of way of really speaking some sort of truth or getting something off of your chest. So with the Page of Swords, it is telling me that something is being cut off, basically. And with the Page of Wands and 3 of Wands in reverse, it's telling me that you are no longer waiting to hear back from someone. And, you know, the 3 of Wands, when it comes out upright, is the card of, you know, if you love something, let it go. If it's yours, it will return to you. But it kind of feels like you're cutting something off and not allowing it to return to you, or really with no expectation that it will, or no hope that it will. It's like, it definitely feels like you're not waiting to hear back from someone, and maybe you don't even want to hear from someone. But we do have Shroomish using Worry Seed. So this is telling me there is a little bit of worry in your heart. And Shroomish does indicate, you know, mushroom spirit around you. So some of you may be working with mushroom spirit within the next month or so. This reading is for January and February of 2023. So anyway, Cancer, I hope that you are doing well. As I mentioned, we're going to take a look into your current energy. What is your goal? And then how to transmute your current energy into your goal. So let's take a look. Cancerians, what is going on in your current energy? I'm hearing like zippity doodah, but it felt like a very sarcastic like way of saying zippity doodah. I'm not really sure exactly how to explain it, but it's kind of like, oh yeah, everything is just bells and whistles and good, but like being very sarcastic, kind of like when people are like, oh, how are you? And people are like, living the dream, when really they're in a nightmare of their own making. That's kind of how it felt like, Cancer. So with the King of Wands in reverse, this is telling me that that maybe you're not creating the reality that you necessarily want. This is the highest form of divine masculine energy when it comes to your magic, your firepower, your energy, your kundalini, right? The creative energy that you use to manifest your reality. So with that coming out in reverse, it's telling me that your energy is not being utilized to create the physical reality, the masculine energy that you want in your life. And when I cut the deck, I saw the Three of Pentacles, which is telling me that there can be something going on with work or something like that. With the Six of Wands in reverse, this is telling me that maybe you are not drawing the audience that you want or require, or you're not feeling the camaraderie or people who are willing to co-create with you, if that makes sense. And I don't necessarily feel like it's a work project. Like, let's say that you create a song and you put it on Spotify or something like that. It's being co-created if enough people are willing to listen to that song. But it feels like there is a, again, this lack of reciprocity from masculine energy. Let's see what's the light energy here. We have Slowbro, Walk Off Homer. So this is telling me that masculine energy is taking a very slow approach at this time. It's like, again, not necessarily attracting masculine energy that is helping you co-create in some sort of way. Slowbro, again, it points to masculine energy moving very slow. Walk Off Homer gives me this energy of, you know, in baseball where you can either like walk the whole way or you can hit a grand slam or whatever. So it definitely feels kind of like an easy way out. Like masculine energy is just sort of like, I'll just walk the bases sort of thing. Like, yeah, I'll walk to first base. Okay, then something happens. Now I'll walk to second base and things like that. So I'm definitely getting this, yeah, this kind of taking the easy way out in some sort of way. It says, when a slowpoke went hunting in the sea, its tail was bitten by a shelter that made it evolve into a slowbro. So this definitely gives me energy of, you know, slowpoke that's hunting in the sea, right? Its tail was bitten by a shelter. So tail energy indicates something that has happened in the past. So this is telling me that, you know, basically the masculine energy was bit in the past and caused it to evolve. So the slowpoke, you know, had its tail in the water, got bit by shelter, which I always take as something that's like an emotional attachment. And because it attached, it caused it to evolve into a slowbro, which is causing things to just go slow. Let's see what's the shadow here. Especially, again, when it comes to water's emotions here. Coming out stuck, we have Trainer Tierno. So Trainer indicates somebody else's energy. And the thing is, like, I'm just noticing how this has, like, a bunch of burn marks on it. And so I feel like this person has gotten burnt in the past, which is probably why they are not really willing to co-create. If, you know, the King of Wands can represent an actual person who maybe is not wanting to co-create with you, again, because they are moving quite slow. But anyway, so Trainer indicating someone else's energy, Tierno. It feels like they got burnt, so now they're kind of a little bit more cold. And it's interesting, Tierno's known for really liking dancing. So there can be something with that. It's like, you know, there is movement, I'll say, but again, it is very, very slow. All right, let's see what your goal is here, Cancer. I heard like happy family, happy wife, happy life. We have Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse, and Four of Cups. So again, Three of Pentacles, this shows, this has been coming out a lot lately. And I mentioned that I saw this when I was shuffling, right? In the cleansing ceremony, or when I split the deck, sorry. And so the Three of Pentacles, right? This is when you learn how to take a seed, plant it so that it evolves into an orchard that is self-sustaining and sustains you, right? It's learning how to make the foundational, you know, putting the energy and foundational work in now before, you know, so that later you don't have to work as hard is kind of what I'm getting. So again, Three of Pentacles, it definitely feels like this energy of creating sturdy foundation by planting seeds together. And with the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like you're tired of not really knowing which way to go, which direction. You're just, yeah, like you don't want to constantly be in this Ten of Wands energy anymore, which is taking on, you know, biting more than you can chew, taking on too many projects, using your energy in so many different ways that things are kind of falling to the wayside. So Ten of Wands means sort of overextending your energy. It's a little bit different, the Ten of Wands in this deck compared to most tarot decks. So And again, like not being able to see where you're going because your plate is just too full. So you're tired of doing that. It's like, I'm tired of doing all these different things. I want to just plant these seeds and have, you know, what I need grow, basically. And with the Four of Cups, again, I was feeling that like happy family, happy foundation, happy wife, happy life sort of thing. And Four of Cups is all about the emotional foundation of things. And look what's on his mind. It is the crab, which represents that Cancerian energy of what to nurture, how to create an emotional foundation, how to create, you know, everything that you want within the home. And the Four of Cups in this deck is a little bit different than other decks as well, because it represents sort of sitting with oneself, meditating, and, you know, grounding emotionally. Well, all right, let's see. What's the light energy here? All right, subconscious. Yeah, fighting energy in reverse. You're tired of fighting everything, right? You're tired of using your energy to fight to survive is what I'm getting. And that's why you want this sort of sturdy foundation of planting these seeds and then allow it to be self-sustaining. You're tired of constantly fighting, you know, your own energy, having to carry these heavy burdens. You just sort of want to put them down and sit with yourself for a while to, again, create this emotional foundation. Let's see what's the shadow here. Again, subconscious, we have Skorupi, pin missile in reverse. So you want to get all of this scorpionic energy out, basically. Pin missile is a poison type attack. So it's kind of like you want to get these scorpionic energies out, which is self-sabotage, you know, poisoning yourself, poisoning others, other people poisoning your emotional body, and so on. So, you know, scorpionic energy can also be our fears and things like that. So you're really just trying to stop fighting what it is that you actually want. It's like, it feels like you already have a notion of what you want, and you're fighting it by sort of busying yourself with all these other things, but you know exactly what it is that you want. So again, getting rid of the scorpionic self-sabotaging energy. It says it burrows under the sand to lie in wait for prey. Its tail claw can inject prey with a savage poison. So again, it's talking about, you know, waiting under the surface and then injecting with poison. And again, I feel like you're trying to get that energy out so that you're not self-sabotaging, so that you're not poisoning emotional connections. And again, like, you know, recognizing, okay, how am I self-sabotaging myself, perhaps even in my third eye with my mental state, you know, what I'm thinking, and how that, you know, gets introduced to an emotional foundation that is being created. So seems pretty straightforward here, Cancer. Messages coming out very clearly for you. So let's just see what Mother Moon would like to say to head into the extended. And like I mentioned, we're going to see how to take your current energy and transmute it to your goal. What do you need to release with the waning moon? So obviously there are some things that need to be released. I'm recording this on the 5th, and the full moon is tomorrow. So really great time to be releasing energy, because that's how you call new energy in, is when you're releasing the old. So let's see here. What does your unicorn guide want to say? Okay, there's two. One for where you are now and one for where you want to go. So where you are now, enter the magic. Live in the now. Seize the moment. Carpe diem, baby. So yeah, to enter into the magic is to live intentionally in the present moment, right? Seize the moment. Live in the now. Now is the only time that exists. And so you need to take advantage of that, because again, we see this masculine energy is sort of taking the easy way out, going very, very slow, and you're not going to be able to co-create together unless you start taking, you know, seizing the moment in the now. It's like, okay, if I live in the moment, boom, I can have a, you know, a home run, right? Or a grand slam, whatever. And going to your goal, we have oneness in reverse. So this is giving me energy of understanding that right now you are not in oneness. You are in a state of me and other. So once you are able to come to this oneness, again, that's when your masculine and feminine energy will be united. It says, look for common humanity, invoke Lemurian light. So what you want to do in order to create this emotional foundation is to understand the humanity in all, right? And that's going to help you subvert this self-sabotaging energy, is, You know, what is the common things of humanity? Everyone wants to be loved for who they are. Everyone wants to have their needs met. That's pretty much the foundation of everything. So, you know, it's about planting the seeds of what your needs are and how you need to feel loved and allowing that other person to do the same. And again, you know, getting rid of the sabotaging energy from that. And invoke Lemurian light. So it looks like some of you need to visit the Lemurians. I'm not into a lot of starseed stuff, but it looks like, oh wow, I just cut the deck, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So yeah, some of you definitely need to look into the Lemurian star system or get some messages from the Lemurians. So let's see, let's anchor some light in to head into the extended. Trust your own path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So again, that's the aspect of masculine energy, of having that support and having that co-creative support and trusting the path that you know you're supposed to walk. What would you do if you knew you would be supported? Okay, now act like it. Act like you're supported. Stop putting things on your plate that are really not for your path. And birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And that definitely gives me this Four of Cups type energy as well. So you are birthing a new age, birthing, creating things into being, obviously. And even here, the current moment, right, is the cosmic egg that we can take action from. So if you want to be supported by the masculine energy, you need to be more in tune with your feminine energy and how to sort of attract that masculine energy that you seek by being more intentional with your firepower. All right, so we are going to head into the extended. If you would like to follow me there, the link is in the description box below, and I hope to see you there.